My name is John Fitzpatrick. I was born in Greystones in County Wicklow. Spent the first 2 years or so down there. We moved on to another town in Wicklow, Newtown Mount Kennedy. Moved out of Newtown Mount Kennedy when I was about 5 years old, and then I spent the rest of my life in Raheny, kind of looking after my parents when they grew older. And eventually my parents died and I moved down here to my little apartment.
My name is Oyin Adiami. I'm 24 years old. I was born in Nigeria but raised in Ireland. Ever since I was young, my parents really put a big emphasis, like family, it comes first. And I'm just very fortunate to have a good relationship with my family, honestly. Obviously, there's ups and downs here and there, but we're really good at communicating. My parents are quite good at communicating, so I've learned that from them.
I'm Brian Bourne. I'm a postman and I'm retired since 2018. I went into the post office in 1974. The post office was a very good job for me because I liked the outdoor life.
Well, when I was growing up, there were different times. I left high school, Sutton, when I was quite young. I spent the next couple of years working from kind of job to job. I got involved with the credit union movement, which I always held very close to my heart. The first Christmas I remember, I suppose, was back when I was about 7 years old. And I got a 3-wheel bike. And I thought all my birthdays came together. It was a terrific bike. And that was my first memory, you know.
Christmas is a really big holiday in our house. We don't really skirt around it. We really embrace it. I think the most important thing about Christmas is spending the quality time with the people that you love. Being able to spend time with your loved ones is something I think people take for granted.
I remember getting up early in the morning. My father, he bought me a little railway thing. I liked railways. I love model railways. And then he bought, we had this engine. I can always remember, he must have christened it, or I didn't christen it. Betsy, he called the engine. It was one of these engines where you turn the key and wind her up, and off it goes around the track,
The first Christmas I can really remember, which also solidified my belief in Santa Claus, was when we came downstairs and there was trails of carrots everywhere. And then there was a cookie and milk. And I was just Rudolph was here. He was here.
The highlights too were kind of in the giving, and the emotion. Children today love Christmas. They love the expectations, what Santa brings, and it's the kids that make Christmas. You can't get away from the joy, the sheer joy that they express, that children express, and that they have over the Christmas. And it gives you joy and happiness in yourself to see it.
My grandma means so much to me. She's my only real extended family that I get to talk to, and she's known me. She calls me, oh my gosh, she calls me Okomi, which means my love in Yoruba. Just every time she speaks to me, I just feel so inside my heart. And then sometimes when I think about her, I want to cry because it's just, I love her so much. My grandma means everything to me. I don't get to see her often. She's in London and she's around 72, and she lives alone.
I got involved when I was quite young in the Simon community. Worked for the Simon community for a good while. I always thought that cooperation was the best way forward for humanity. But I was very proactive in pretty much everything that I did. And I did quite a lot of my life, I'm nearly 75 now, and when I look back, I say, gosh, I squeezed a lot in. Got involved a lot in singing and choirs since I was a child, really. Singing, to my mind, is magic. It really is magic. It makes you feel so good. No reason left to stay for me and you. Let's steal away. No reason left to stay for me and you.
I met Joan in Lord John's disco, Sackville Place. It was about 2 days after Christmas. This is 78, I think it was. And if I must be honest, I fell in love with her the minute I saw her. Like, you know, something clicked within me. I'm not really sure, but I got married in March 1984. She was so easy to get on with, like, you know what I mean? Like, you never hear her saying bad about anyone, you know what I mean? No matter who they are, you never hear her saying bad about anyone, you know? Oh, I loved her so much. I loved her to bits. I came across a little letter. I have it upstairs, and this, for me, sums it all up. To Brian, to the one I love, and deserves to be loved. Love, Joan. XXX. That broke my heart there about a year ago when I found it. Because I find it difficult. I do find it difficult without Joan, you know. She's always in my mind.
You're very lonely on your own. And Christmas can be a very lonely time. And all the rest of the families are doing their own thing and have their own families. And people on their own tend to be left alone. You know, as I grew older, it's become important to me to have that connection with people around, you know. Through Friends of the Elderly, I've actually met an awful lot of good people, very, very nice people. They're very, very good group. The companionship means an awful lot.
My only sister, Rita, she was very worried about me, you know. I said to myself, you know, try and lift yourself out. And the first thing that came into my mind was a club. And about a week or two later, I saw that Friends of the Elderly advertised in a local paper. I think I only missed one day in the last 12 months. But, you know, once something can make you smile, it's great, you know, or laugh, you know. It really is an electric place. Like, we're all singing and dancing and all sorts of line dancing and things like that. Linda realised that I like Disco Inferno. Born, Disco Inferno. And my second name is Born. And she plays this is a request for Brian. It's very good of her. And we're all jumping, burn, like this. Burn. I'd be jumping. I don't know whether I should be jumping up and down at my age, but so far, so good. I just thought it was the best way forward. And that club I joined in Friends of the Elderly, I'd like to continue that, you know, because it has helped me a lot, you know.
When I think about my grandma in particular, I get quite kind of sad. Services like Friends of the Elderly would be very beneficial for her because she's not able to have us with her. So if she was able to have something in London that she could go to regularly, she just can pop in. Even though she's independent, I think still, there's no amount of independence that means you don't need companionship. You don't have as much time as you think that you do with people. So making sure to not take that for granted during the festive period, because it's like the whole message around Christmas, you know, have your loved ones nearby you, have your loved ones with you. But a lot of people don't have the luxury or are fortunate enough to have that. And some people don't have anybody to help them. They don't have anybody that can just quickly just say, hey, could you show me how to do this? Hey, I'm having this problem. But I think now that the Amazon.ie is here, I think that it really is most beneficial for is the people that have accessibility or mobility issues, like the elderly community. Sometimes they're not able to just go to the shop or just do their Christmas shopping because it's a lot during this period. It's a very stressful period. And the fact that it gives them that flexibility to avoid all of that, I think it's absolutely perfect. So I think it's really important to like stretch your hand out to somebody, anybody, have a conversation, have a chat, being able to help people and go out my way for people like that. It's really rewarding. It's really nice.
How are you?
I'm good. How
Not
are
too
you?
bad.
You?
2 parcels, one for John, one for Brian.
Okay.
Happy
Merry
Christmas. Have a good day.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Hi, lads. I have a little song for you.
Thank you very, very
This
much.
one is for you.
Oh, yeah.
lovely.
Thank you very much.
Right.
You know what it is? You should, Dad. You should.
I'm only joking. But
Don't
no,
please.
they are lovely.
Oh my God,
though,
wait. You can connect them. Oh. Have you watched Traders?
Oh, no,
Yeah.
yeah, I heard that.
No, I
No, I
didn't.
haven't
No.
watched that.
Is it a quiz or
And it's like a murder mystery game.
Yeah.
like a whodunit?
Who done it?
Oh, yeah.
Literally, precisely
Yeah.
that. Who done it? Yeah.
Might be interesting.
Yeah.
Whodunits are good.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. I'd give it. I definitely recommend it. You know, not being biased or anything. You know.
Yeah, yeah, I know, yeah.